I will focus on importing data set, dealing with missing values, changing data types, filtering, sorting, so many things. So what I will request that after completing one topic, then I will ask you to practice at your end. And then once you give me acknowledgement that's done, then I will go on with the next topic. So I hope you all have downloaded Titanic dataset, which I have shared you in previous session. So let me begin with my session. Is my screen visible, everyone? Okay, thank you. So you will download and you will save the data set in the present working directory. Okay. So here in my case, for present working directory, you can write pwd, and then in my case, this is the present working directory. So I have downloaded data set over here. And then simply I'm going to use it. So here I'm going to do all the statistics, all the functionality with the help of inbuilt library named as pandas. So I'm going to import that. So this is for uh, importing pandas library, and pandas dot. If I want to use any feature, so I have to write pandas dot. So this is very big. So it is made as PD, so short form. So PD dot, I'm going to call all the methods over here. First of all, we have to read it. So PD dot, there is read CSV, and then you have to provide the exact path for that particular CSV, and everything should be in double quote. Okay, and then you say this is a data frame. Okay, so you can name it as DF, and then so this is not giving any error. That means it has found the train.csv file in the system. And then if you want to know what is there in the particular file, so you can simply check first 5 elements. So there is an inbuilt method df dot head. So it will show you default 5 elements. Okay. So this is the data set of train.csv. Here you can see the very first ID, survived, passenger class, name, sex, age, and all the details. Okay, then say you want to see 20 entries, 40 entries. So just you put over here, rather than empty, you just put say 20. So putting 20 and then again running it. So you are going to see 20 entries. Okay, That means 0 to 19, so 20 entries. Similarly, if you want to see what is the last entries, so in place of head, you should write tell, and then you are going to get it. So again, df dot tell. If you don't write anything, so by default it will going to show you last 5 entry. So this is last 5 entry. Okay, and if you want to again mention or specify size of I mean how many rows you want from the uh, last n, so you can mention, and you can get it, say 10. This is by default it is going to show you the read CSV. It is going to show you all the columns. If you want to display some specific column, then you can. So how you can do that? Function name is same. So and here only you have to mention how many columns you want. So you provide one more uh, parameter over here and use columns. Okay, and then you put everything in a list format. So a square bracket will need it, and then you have to write a correct uh, spelling of the uh, column. Okay, so for example, say I want passenger ID, survive, and passenger class. So I just take it from here as it is. And since it is a string, so everything has to be in a double quote or single quote. Otherwise, it will give you a syntactical error. Okay, so let's try this, whether it is going to give us the desired output or not, or it is going to give us error. So we will check that. So it is running and it is showing that file not found. That means I have not given the proper path. So here there is a Titanic folder, right? So I have to include that folder as well over here. So, okay. Okay, then just read it. What is going to show? So here, as you can see, rather than taking out all the columns, it has taken only the column which you have specified. So you can apply over here tell method as well, and it is going to show you the same by default last 5 entry. So it's like this. So this is the first part where uh, you have to import data set, and then you have to display data set, and you have to choose specific columns, and you have to see the columns whether it is going to be displayed or not. So I'm sharing this code, and this part you just do it, and then we'll move ahead accordingly. Vijay sir, can I paste it in WhatsApp group? Wait a minute. This participant just complete this part and then acknowledge me in the chat box. Then I will move ahead for the next. Okay. Can you tell me you are using a Jupyter notebook or you are doing it on Colab? Okay, done. So am I saying done? Okay.
Sir, I'm
Yeah.
using Colab and I have downloaded the dataset, but I'm not able to upload on the Colab.
Yeah, because on Colab, no, the additional library like Pandas and Matplotlib and scikit-learn, all this they need to be installed explicitly on your drive. Okay, and then from your drive it takes, so it will create a problem for you.
Okay, so what should I do, sir?
uh, then in that case you you have Jupyter installed at your side, I mean uh,
Jupyter, I don't know. It is means supported by my laptop or not.
or if not Jupyter, then Python shell uh, from Python website you can download, and in that shell it will run.
Okay.
Because Colab, no, this is general problem. I mean, on Colab you can run plain Python code, but when you use libraries, no, it is not going to, right? It is going to create some problem and gives error. So
Okay, fine.
yeah, those extra library need to install on your drive, and then the Colab takes the help from drive and takes the library and then it runs. So this is the issue.
Okay, sir.
Okay, but you can follow this and whenever you install and then you refer this, it is.
Yes, sir, fine.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Meanwhile, if you face any difficulty, I mean with the things, then you may ask them. Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm working in Kaggle, sir, instead of Google Colabs.
Okay.
Can I use it, sir, in Kaggle?
Uh,
Can I do in Kaggle, sir?
do it. Just check it because Kaggle may be having the libraries. Just check it and tell
Yes,
so that.
actually, sir, CSV file I read, sir, 10 df.head of 10. I have displayed the first 10 rows also, sir.
Very nice, very nice. Then it is working.
After then I am using read underscore CSV method is there, na sir. If I have used that one, I'm getting some value error like that, sir.
Which one? This
I'm
one?
getting
This line? Use,
yes sir, at that line. Yes sir, that line, sir.
So
Value error means sir, actually in Kaggle so many data sets with the name Titanic, sir.
yeah, that maybe that is the issue. So train.csv is a unique name. You just write train.csv.
Train.csv, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay sir, I will try it, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Dhamajyoti ma'am, you can also try Kaggle. Just check whether it is working for you.
What's it?
Kaggle from where you downloaded the data set, no? Check over there.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. What about other participant? Is it done? Okay. So meanwhile, you guys can try out. Now, if you want to get some information about this data set, like if you say df.head, you can see the first 5 entries. df.tel, you see last 5 entries. But if you want to know how many items are there in every column, is there any non-zero value? Is there any missing value? Okay, is there any integer value? All those details we can find out. And in order to find out that, we have 2 explicit methods in pandas named as describe and info. So let's see one by one what describe does, what info does. Okay, so since here I have changed df, right? Df value is going to use only 3 columns, right? So it is not going to give me a perfect uh, explanation. So I need to change it again. So what I will do, I'll remove this. I take entire file as it is and I'll run it. And now I just want to know what is there inside with the help of describe. So df dot describe run it. So when I did this, I'm going to have this thing. So in previous session, Vijay sir has shown you code for counting a mean, standard deviation, minimum value, maximum value, first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, all those things in one shot. You get it with the help of library. Okay. And when you observe this, no, in passenger ID, count 891, survived 891, passenger class 891, age is 714. That means in age column, something is missing. Some entries are missing, right? Whereas others are okay. And let us compare this column with the very much on the top. And is there any further difference? So we'll go on top. And here there is a embarked cabin. Okay, come down. Here there is no embarked, no cabin. Why it is not there? Let us again further go on top and try to see. Here all numbers are there. It is going to show you all numbers, right? The statistic. So that means the count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, maximum only you can do if the column is having a numeric value, correct? So that means embark and cabin is not having a numeric value. So what you can conclude, participant, you can conclude that describe is going to describe only a column which are having a numeric value. So non-numeric value cannot be taken over here. So why? Because describe is doing all the statistics. So in order to do statistics, entry must be a number. So this is the thing. And here, since it is counting, so you will come to know that how many heads are having some missing values. So here okay, this is a numeric entry and this is missing. That means some passengers have not age, okay, in the data set. So let's see the other one, which means information. So df.info and run it. So what it is showing? Yeah. So it is showing how many columns? 12 columns. Okay. Whereas this is showing you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 columns. So that means 5 more columns added. So those 5 columns must be non-integer type or non-numeric type. So let's see how many are non-numeric type. So this is an integer. This is one object. So 1, then name and sex, 2, then ticket 3, then cabin 4, and embark 5. So these 5 are non-numeric type. Okay. Then passenger is having a 891 entries, survive 891 entries. Age is having a 714 entries. And cabin is having a very less. It is having a 204 entries. And embarked is having a 889 entries. Okay. So along with this, see, info is much more giving a detail in explicitly. I mean, along with the rather than statistic, it is giving each and every information about a particular head that you can make out over here. Similarly, you can use this one in order to find out data types, though it is given on top here mentioned. So you can, if you type like this, so only data type, you can get it here. Okay. So that means if you want to do a detailed analysis on any data set, so you will go for info. And if you want to do a statistic, you will go for the describe. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So let me share this code, and since it will not take much time for you. So after use column node, again you have to write this data frame code. Okay. So side by side, you can just run it and check it at your end. Let's move to the now next part. Say I want to arrange data in ascending order, sorting. Can I use Panda for that? Yes, I can do that. So df dot, okay. Df means what? Entire data set, data frame. It's mean that data frame, and sort value. Okay, it is going to arrange the data. But which column data you want to arrange, or so you have to mention a particular column name over here. So let's say you want to arrange it based on the fare. This name has to be written in double quote because it is a string, and it is case sensitive. So you have to write like this, same as it is, because it is in the data set. So it has arranged. So fare, zero fare, okay, like this. You want to, if you want to find out top 10 fare, I mean less fare. So if you write head over here and you mention 10, is it going to work? Let's check. Yes, it is working. But it is in ascending order. So minimum 10 fare value displayed over here. If you want to check highest fare value, you can simply in place of head, you just put tail. Okay, so this is going to give you answer in ascending order. Okay, not in descending order. Okay, so 247, 262, 262, 263. So it is in ascending order. If you want to arrange a data set in descending order, is it possible to do? Yes, you can do it. So what you have to do? So the method will remain same. The method will remain same. Only thing is that you just provide one more parameter over here. Ascending, say Boolean value, say false. Okay, and then that means it is not going to arrange in ascending order, it is going to arrange in descending order. And then it is going to pick first 10 entries from that order. Let's see, is it working? Yes. So now this is in descending order. And you are going to get the, if you put head and tail, accordingly you will get the data. Okay, so this is this sorting, no, when you use this, it is having some numeric value over here. If suppose there is no numeric value, then will it work? Yeah. So if it includes later, then also it will work, because that later it will find out ASCII value, and then based on the ASCII value, it is going to rearrange the term. So that means in short, it is going to arrange it in the alphabetical order. Okay, so let's do the same on entry which is having a alphabet. So here cabin, no, see cabin is there. So cabin number is written like B and C and so on. So it is having an alphabet. So now we will going to sort the element based on the cabin. So let's see whether it is going to work. So here in place of fair, I'll just write cabin, and just check whether it is going to work if I say ascending equals to true. Okay. We'll go on top. Just before explaining this one next parameter, I just want to go on top and want to check some statistic over here. Yeah, here cabin is having a 204 entry. Total 891 entries are there, right? But cabin is having only 204. That means somewhere around 787, right? 700, not 687 entries are blank. So we need to do something. So if any column is having a missing value, then how you can deal that? So you, in order to deal those column, you need to put one variable over here, NA position, one parameter, and you place them at the very end. So last. Okay. So not available position, you are going to keep it at the end. So generally NaN values, it is going to be set with the help of this attribute. So let's see tell. Okay, so all non-available entries, missing values, are at the end. It is going to be kept over here. Okay. So yeah, from here you need to just try it out again. Saima, you are asking, will the value change permanently? Which value you are asking? Ascending values. Okay. No, it is not going to, it is just like a temporary file, okay, which is going to rearrange the data as per the ascending order. Okay, if you want to see whether it is going to change or not, let me show you again. Here, say this is done, okay, tail value, and it's having name over here, lalef on top. So I want to see df dot tail. Okay, let's see this. No, it is not changing. Okay, so it is making a copy, and in that copy, in temporary copy, it is rearranging the data as per the programmer's demand. I hope I have cleared your doubt. Okay, okay, so just you guys out this one, sorting one. It's not. So if you want to arrange in descending order, you just write ascending equals to false. It will arrange descending order. Otherwise, by default, it is ascending order. And this NA position, if there is any blank entry or missing value, to tackle that, you can position it at either at beginning or at the end. It is totally up to you. So this is also, you can take it. So this is about ascending data element. And anyone, any doubt in that?
Sir, it works finely.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so now we'll move to next part, because there is a lot of thing now to cover. Uh, we have to count something, no? Is, for example, in passenger class, if you see the my screen over here, passenger class is having entry 2, 1, 3, then 1, 3. So that means there is some category, right? So we will try to find out which column is having a categorical value. So can we do that? So let us say male and female one. So I'm trying this one. So is it going to work? Let's see. Yes. So it is giving me male, female, and so on, right? And all the thing. So can I separate them? How many male, how many female, by using only one column? Is it possible? So Panda says, yes, it is possible. How can I do that? So I can do with the help of value count. So there is a method named as value count, So I will write data frame and what is my column head, that name I will write. And after that, I will write value, sorry, value counts. So by using this, I came to know. So that means if you think of a traditional way, so there is a law, you apply for loop, then you do actual string matching and then put counter, and then based on the two counters you will come to know there is male, there is a female, how many quantity. So here by using a simple value count you can segregate the things. Okay. Can you count unique values, number of unique value, so that I can answer is the data is categorical data or not. So df dot number of unique value. Yes. So this n unique method, no, it is going to traverse the data set right from left to right and with each column head, and it is going to find out uniqueness in that entry, in that column. So here passenger ID 891, that means all passenger IDs are separate, there is no common, nothing. Then survive there is 2 entry, that means whether it is survive or not survive, so it is a binary value. This is, we come to know that. Then P class, it is showing that there is a 3 value. So, and we have seen on the top that it is having 1, 2 and 3. So yes, we will come to know that this is going to be categorical and this is going to be the binary one. Yeah. And here name, all the names are separate, different. So there is no common name over here. And the sex over here, male and female. So 2 things. So this we come to know that over here. And age, we have 88 different age group, right? Similarly, tickets and fare, 248 different fares, 147 different cabin names. And embarked is again 3. So that means since it was alphabet entry, right? So again, this is going to be some alphabet, A, B or C or P, Q, R or whatever. So this is again a categorical, correct? So this and unique is going to give me whether there is a categorical entry or not, or it is also going to give me how many possible entries are there in that one particular head, right? So this is the column wise entries. Okay. Now I said embark, no, over here it is having a 3 things. So let's focus on this and do some more analysis on it. So we are going to now handpick embark. So df of and then we want to find out n unique. Okay. So now see df n unique, it is going to give me all column, and here df of embark and then n unique, it is going to give me about embark only and all the details. Let's see. So it says 3 things over here. And similarly, we can combine it. If you want to take over 2 columns together, so you just add one more over here. Okay, and then this becomes a list. So list has to be put in the df. So one more square bracket will come over here and then run. Okay, so you can again you can pick column and you can find out separately how many possible entries are there in that particular column. So you came to know that this embarked is going to have some categorical entry. So uh, can you change the data type of this? So let's see this. How can we do that? So as type, and then you say it is a category. And then try to print its type. Okay, let's see. Yes. So you have converted it as a categorical data type, and what is the entries? C, Q, and S. So the entire data set based on Embark, it is C, Q, and S. 3 categories are given. Okay. You can try out this one. The sorting was done last time. And then value count. Uh, Ma'am, there is we can delete entries, but other column heads are having a data like male, female data, fair value data. So what we could do, those missing value, we could place some median value in that. So I'm going to cover that part. Yeah. I'm going to come that part, how to deal missing values, so that the question of removing the particular tuple, particular row will be handled at that time.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you please explain this categorical type again?
This one. Yeah.
This one.
When you use n unique method, you'll come to know that the number of possible entries in the particular column. So Embark is having a 3 different type of entries. So it is clearly understood that, okay, this is going to be a categorical data. Like P class, passenger class is having a 3 entries, 1, 2, and 3. So it is again a category, you know, first class, second class, and third class. So you can convert a particular column into a categorical type into a different data type. So how, if you want to do that, any particular column in different data types, how can you do that? So this is the way. So you take the column and say as type and provide category. So it has become a categorical. So this is the way to display the data type of the Embark. So Embark data type is right now over here categorical data type. Whereas if you see earlier, it was a object on the top. If I go on top and to see what is the data type, so it was showing me that see df.data type in
Okay.
Embark, it was object. So now you converted it as a categorical. Okay, so now let's move further in the analysis.
Yes. Sir, what is this CQS? CQS.
It is the ma'am. It is the category. Embark means somebody is there on the ship. So that entry it is actually labels.
Okay.
Amit, thank you, Amit sir. Labels maybe.
Achha, achha.
Yeah. Yes, Simon, ma'am, you said is right. It was already categorical, and here by checking the value 3, we understood okay, it is a categorical. Earlier it was showing as an object, so now explicitly you are mentioning it as a categorical. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now, as we see over here, Embark is having a 3 levels. Okay, C, Q, and S. And can we filter our data based on the any particular label? So the answer is yes, we can filter with the help of pandas. How we can do? So let's see this. So df of I think I have already copied. No, I'm not copying. df of embarked equal to equality operator I will use over here, and what is the value? Capital C, that's it, and then run. So it is going to give me entry whether it is equal to C or not. So if it is C, then it will say true, otherwise false. Okay, so all the entries are over here. So can anyone tell me if I want to count how many true or how many false are here, how can I? I have just done. Yes, Amit sir, count is right, but not count values. We are going to use count values. So say this thing embark value. Yes, count values, correct. So we assign this to say some mask, df mask. Okay, and then in that df mask, now I made mistake over here. Now value count. Okay, so yes, it is working. So value count is just going to give you answer as per the your criteria. So criteria is equality operator. So answer is going to be yes or no. So based on yes, based on no, the category is, the counting is done and displayed over here. Okay. Now let us go to something more real. What is, let us assume that we want to see a passenger whose fare is less than 100 and who is female. So a female passenger having paid fare less than 100, if I want to know. So is there any shortcut for that? So we will stick to this same thing. We will stick to the mask. Okay, Dhamajyoti ma'am, mask, I have just given a name. Uh, I mean, it is going to see df embark equal to c. It is going to give me a list of true and false. So I want to hold in some variable, and then I want to count how many separate values are there. I can give any other name. I can give
Yes, sir, got it. Variable
oh,
name. Yes.
okay, thank you.
I think you are masking something.
No, not mask. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, where I was, yeah, I want to display, I want to see a passenger whose fare is less than 50 and who is female. So first of all, I have to do this thing, right? Find out fare, right? Fare. So fare. What is the condition for fare? Less than 50. I want no, or less than 100. Say okay, less than 100. I'm taking. So fare less than 100. So this is one condition. So I say this is my mask one, right? So df underscore my variable mask one, where I'm taking a fare less than 100. Then mask two, where what I was yeah, I'm checking whether male or female. No, so I'm going to take that column, and I'm explicitly looking for here as this entry. Then these two are done. Both the conditions are there. So I will display data of mask one, right? And data of mask two, correct? Because the mask one said fare value less than 100, mask two says female. So if less than 100 and female is there, then show the entries. So df means what? Data frame means what? All the data set. So let's run this. So it is showing me the details where I can see entries all female and the fare value less than 100. If I check female less than 100, yeah, female less than 100. So 280 rows it is going to extract from that. Okay. So can you try other question? If suppose you want to find out passenger whose fare is more than 500 and whose age is more than 70. So I write a question in the chat box. Fare is more than 500. Okay, not and, I'm saying or age age is greater than 70. Find out this one. So again, you have to make a two mask and then you have to use OR operator over here. nothing. So you can okay. All right. So I'll try now. You can just verify it in this, whether I'm right or not. Tell me. Okay, Amit sir has done already. Amit sir said, okay, fare is greater than 500. Okay. And Josna ma'am is saying, okay, age less than 70, age greater than 70, greater than 70. And, okay, here, age. If I'm making any mistake, just unmute and tell me that I'm making mistake. And here, or. Okay. Oh, yes. So, okay. So fare is more than 100 and age is also more than 70. So here it is or actually. Okay. So you are going to get mixed data. So if you put and, then both the condition will be satisfied, then only it will display. So let's see how many satisfying both the condition. None. Yeah. So that means fare value more than 100 and age more than 70. No entry over here. Okay. Shall we move to next part now? Filling with missing value, how to handle the missing value. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now we are moving to the next part. So first of all, we have to find out whether there is a missing value or not. Okay. So can we do that? So since we have seen earlier that cabin is having several blank values. So we'll handle cabin now, and there is an inbuilt method is null. Okay. We just save it in one variable, say null mask. Okay. And then we want to print its information. Okay. So it is displaying all the entries there cabin is having a null, no entry. Okay. So this we got it. And so what is the meaning of this? It can be stated as show me passengers whose cabin is unknown. Okay. So these are the passengers whose cabin is unknown. Okay. And if we want to count the total null values, okay, then can we do that? So yes, we can do that. So in every column, since I have written over here df no, so that means entire data set. If I write df of cabin dot is null dot sum, that means I am concerned with only cabin. Okay. So I just want to check entire data set. So in passenger ID, there is no null, survive no null, class no null, name, sex, age. In age, there is 177 null value, and cabin 687 null value. In embark 2 null value. Okay, so I can, by writing this code, I can see entire data set, how many missing values are there. So how many missing value are there? That is there in the age, that is there in cabin, and that is there in embark. So I have to deal with this so that my data will get normalized, and then I can do my further processing over it. Can I fill missing value? So let's check for age. So df age dot fill NA, that is not available, df with which value? I said we'll put some median value or some XYZ value. So median. And then take it in df of age. Oh, see here, silly mistake. Okay, so this is done over here. So let's see the entries now. Df dot age. Let's see. So there is all the missing entries placed with the median value everywhere. Okay. So this completes the normal way. I mean, dealing with the data set. You guys just try out this null value, and then we'll move to the next section. Values.count will count the separate entries in the particular row. I have triple E. I have solved. I have answered your question. Okay, thank you. And then this is filling the value, and a not available entries are filled with median one, which you can see over here. The fifth entry is filled with the 22.0. In order to normalize the data, you can do this. Should I move ahead now? We'll do some more analysis on the data set. Yeah. Amit sir, there is other way also, and there is other libraries as well. I'm not going in other detail because I have to complete a very important part of analysis, which is I think I'm lagging with the time. Can I move now? Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah. Now, this is just the Titanic ship data set we have. So many people died. So can I see how many died, how many survive? Can I represent them in the form of a graph? Yes, I can do that. So quickly representing this in the bar graph format. So I'm going to import matplotlib, and then survive, dead, then how many male, how many female, then how many from first class, how many from second class, how many from third class, and all those mix details. We can do analysis on this data set with the help of pandas, and that we'll do quickly. And with the help of matplotlib, we'll see them in the graph format. So we will import matplotlib, and then I want to focus on the survive one. So I'll take this one, survived. And I will do a value count. So friends, value count will give me the dead and alive details, okay, which is inbuilt. And then I want to plot it. So, okay, so I am dealing with the survive column. From that, I am using value count. Value count will give me a dead or alive detail, and those detail I am going to plot. Okay, so plot. What is the type of graph I'm going to use? So kind, I say I'm using a bar graph. And then what is the color I'm going to assign for that bar? I can use any color, say red, green, or black, whatever. Say I'm using black. So this is K for black and G for green. If I use B, no, B for blue. So this is selecting dead alive detail, plotting it. So we represent this in some variable, say AX. Okay. And then we'll move ahead. And on x-axis, we are going to have a 2-bar graph. So dead and alive, I just want to write it in dead, the detail, and alive, the detail. AX, which is nothing but the variable, right? The details extracted from here, AX dot set. I want to write it from bottom to up fashion, vertical direction. So I'm going to use this method. See, there are n number of methods over here. One can find it on the net. Okay, and out of which I'm using this one, X tick label, and in that first entry is dead, and then second one survived. So this is going to be written on the x-axis, and then this detail I have to write for y-axis as well. So on y-axis, I'm just putting a label. So which is nothing but number of passengers. And then I want to display this. So it's importing it. Yeah. So it is showing me the detail over here like this. So number of passengers, Y label. And on X axis, no, I'm not putting X label over here. If I write X label, then information will come like this, down. But I have used X tick label. So X tick means what? It is stick to the particular bar. So it is stick to the bar, first one, dead and survive. So in the Titanic ship, as you can see over here, more than 50% people died. You can simply make out over here, right? You guys can try out this, because now I'm going to move inside the male and female detail. Yeah, X label, difference between X label is like this. See, a Y label, you put label on the y-axis. X label is putting the label on entire x-axis, whereas X tick is sticking to the particular bar. So this is dead is not complete label over here for x-axis. It is dead is for only this black bar, and survive is for this green bar. So when you want to do this kind of plot, then naming like this, then you will use X tick. Please run it at your end. Thanks, ma'am. Okay, Amit sir, thanks. Okay, so let us move further, and we'll go more detail now. Say I want to know about people who survive. Uh, how many male are there and how many female are there, right? So going little one step ahead, we got the detail of dead and alive. Now, how many male alive, how many female alive? If I want to know this, how can I do that? So we'll stick to the basics and move as for that only. So we want to know male first. So df of sex column equals to say male. So that means it is giving me male detail. I put this in one box. Okay. And then how many male who survived? So I write over here survived. Okay. So from here, I'm going to get male, and from here, I'm going to get survive. So male and survive together. Okay. So writing df. So data frame, taking out the detail such that male and survive, both the things should be there. And then from survive, we are going to get the two things, no? Dead or alive. So we have to bifurcate that. So dead or alive. So who is going to bifurcate? Count values, no? Values count. Value count, I'm sorry. So value. Okay. So I'm going again. So selecting male from and survive value count dot plot. Same just like previous one, kind bar graph, and color, say I'm assigning red and green. Okay, and then the same thing. I'll take this thing. Okay, so dead and survive out of total number of passengers. Yeah, so run this. So it says more male died. Yeah, that's over here. Can you check for female as well? In the similar way, you have to just write here female and then merge with survive column, and from that you will get the count dead or alive, and then it will be put it inside the plot with red and green, and then it is going to be displayed. Here, can anyone tell me here the naming is not shown? What is the reason for that? Can anyone? What is the reason? Yeah, labels are, I have written no labels mentioned over here. There is one small glitch in the code. Mohammed, can you rectify it? X tick.
First line not given AX.
Yes, this is not given. So this was the mistake over there. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Similarly, you can find out same detail. You can find out for female as well. Just only in place of male, you have to write female. So you do it at your end. Somebody asked about the categorical plotting and continuous thing. So continuous data, you can use line graph, so where you will represent the things in line. And for categorical, this is category only, no? Dead and survive. So this will go with the categorical representation. So line graph, if you have a continuous data, so it will going to represent the data in the form of line. And if you have all discrete value, so many discrete value, then you can put a scatter plot. The dot values things will come. That's why I said no, in matplotlib, no, there is n number of graph available and you can easily get help on the net. Okay, so for time being, we are going to stick with this part and we'll do further more analysis. I have done for male who's detail, who dead or alive. Okay, so that means you can check over here. Out of 891 entries, only somewhere around 100 male survived and rest all died in that Titanic. But if you want to make problem much more complex now, say you want to find out survive versus dead as per the class, passenger class. So can you do that? So let's do that as well. So df so we will first find out passenger class. We have a value count. Okay, so it is showing me the detail that first class passenger total 216, second class total 184, and third class 491. Okay, passenger class detail is displayed over here. Now, if I want to find out how many survived or died from class 1, so I have to write like this: df of passenger class. From first class, if I want to write, so I will write equal to 1. Okay, and then I'll put it in square bracket. So it is going to give me detail of first class passenger. And then if I want to combine with survive, so then I will again put into the df and attach over here survived, just like the previous one, survived. So in all cases, if I want to find out dead or alive, then survive will be the second dimension. Okay. Now, then value counts. Okay. And then I have to write AX, no, otherwise the previous mistake will come. Graph will be displayed and it is not going to show you the details. Dot here, plot, same thing, kind.
Jay sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, can we stop after this example?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I just exceeded my time.
No, it's okay, sir.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so this is showing me a detail of first class passenger. How many died, how many survived. Similarly, I can change it second class. If I want to see, I just write 2 over here and then run. Then interestingly, in second class, as you can see over here, equal number of, almost equal number of patient are there in dead and survive. Let's see about the third class people. What is the situation over there? So in third class, survive very less. So now this is the last example. Now you can try survival chances for every combination of male female with passenger class. So that means a male from passenger 1, how many died, how many survived, from class 2, how many died, male and female. So all you can use with the help of for loop, and you can do it. The code will remain same. Only thing is that you have to use a nested for loop. So in this way, you can do a lot of detailed analysis. And value count is very important method over here, which is going to segregate the column entry into various number of entries which are existing in the column. Okay, That's all from my side.
Thank you, sir. So we'll meet for next session at 4 o'clock. We'll take a 15 minutes break, and then for our last session, we'll be here at 4 o'clock. Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.